Our next guest is a filmmaker, a comic, a contributor to the HuffPost, Viceland, and The Guardian. And he also once ran for mayor of Bexley, the delightfully off-kilter Travis Irvine. There you are. Nice.
Hey, Johnny. Boy, how do
What's
I
up, Travis?
are the seats always lower than you? I just feel
I don't
like
know. Yeah, it's something
I
I've
feel
built
like I'm
into
hanging
the
out
show.
on your floor. That's cool. I brought some things we can talk about. I also brought a
what do we
copy of
got here?
Columbus Alive in case you try to tell any more monologue jokes. I'll just start reading this and be like, oh, thank God. Nazi concentration camps. Okay, great. Finally, something funny. Hello.
Wow.
This guy knows what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Also, your jokes, I don't think were the problem. You need a couple other things, for a talk show. First of all, you end a joke, and then the band's got to be do like a riff, right? So,
Yeah.
let's.
Are we going to do it right now?
Let's try. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, well, the nice thing about Houston getting flooded is that their opioid problem is over. Oh, thank you. And then you got to have a guy going, oh, Johnny, good one.
Yeah, well,
I'll do that for
that
the rest.
person is gone
Do you want me to do that for you
Would
for the
you?
rest of the show? I will do that for the rest of the show.
Please, thank
I'll
you.
just sit here and be like, oh, Johnny, oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts so bad. Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, she's
hold
here.
On.
She's here.
Hold on. Well, I'll show myself out. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you.
There's a mic right here.
The mic. Do I have to leave now?
I was hoping to take the night off, actually. So
I almost had a job.
Summer Marie.
I'm here.
Everybody.
I was just gonna watch. Continue that. Continue the interview. I just wanted to.
Oh, you're
chime
here
in.
now.
I was
Okay.
here. Okay. I'm gonna get my drink though.
Yeah, for sure.
I almost had him, Summer. I almost had him. Almost had him on my side.
So, listen, I just want to say that aside from my live-in stand-up comic, you were my favorite stand-up comic to come out of Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Johnny.
And so I thought that, I wanted to do that Carson thing where, he would bring a comic on and they didn't have to perform. They could just sit down.
Oh,
I
okay.
wanted to do that with you.
Oh, okay.
That's how I'm showing my respect to you. You don't have to. You don't have to do any monkey.
I don't need
shit.
to do that.
You don't have to
I've
do any
already done
monkey
that.
shit for them.
Yeah.
You've done it. You
I've
just
done
sit
it.
down and
I've
talk.
done all the monkey shit. Yes.
Are you good with that?
Yes, of course. I'm very comfortable. I've got my Columbus Alive here. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Oh,
Good.
I'm
So
getting
in case the
wrapped up.
conversation gets boring, you just start reading the paper.
Well, I'll just have the band chime in again. Am I right, fellas? Come on. All right. See? That's all you got to do.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah. Hello.
So-
See? They love it.
So you started here. You were a filmmaker. You were a stand-up comic. You are a contributor to all these publications. HuffPost, Viceland,
That's
Guardian.
because I have a journalism degree from Columbia University Journalism School.
Is that right?
Yeah, still paying for it.
Wow.
So please buy my CD after the show. One $10 CD at
It's
a time.
right here.
Yeah. By the way, this is it. This is
Guy
the
from Ohio.
guy from
Let's
this is
get
my
a
very
shot of that.
first comedy
Watch,
album.
I'm gonna do
Please
it.
applaud. This is all I have. This is it.
Am I-
This just came out this summer. So this is,
There's my camera right there.
yeah, it's 10 years.
Oh, this one?
10 years worth of jokes squeezed into 45 minutes. So yeah, it should be.
I'm
it
doing
should
a
be
hot
good. We'll
shit
see. Yeah.
TV thing right now. I'm showing the.
I know.
camera.
Where are the cameras? I think
There's
you're
one
making this
there.
up. I don't see
There's
any.
one there.
I thought this was a radio show. That's what I was
No, no.
told. It's a WCBE
There are
crowd.
one, two,
I came
three.
in with a lot
There are
of
like
jokes
5
about
cameras.
quiche and things like that. Gardening.
How many cameras do we have? We
Where's
have 5.
Ann Fisher?
Three.
Where is
We have
Ann
3.
Fisher right now? Is she? Where is Ann? What's
All
that?
right. Ann Fisher.
I'm not from here. I don't know. Is that actually a person? Just riffing over
It's
here.
a person. Would you like me to conduct the interview like Ann Fisher?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. No, wait, yeah. No, you know what I always wanted?
Yeah, no.
Because I grew up listening to WCBE, but then I'd also listen to like Morning Zoo, and I always wished that they would get like a show together. That's what I've always wanted, is an NPR person and some wacky morning DJ to get try to have a show and banter together. I would feel. Do you want to be the NPR
do.
person? Okay.
I do.
All right, so you start it off, and I'll be a Morning Zoo guy.
Travis Irvine Let me
I think you got to
ask you.
sound more British. More British.
That's BBC.
Oh, that's
And
right.
Believe me, I can do an impersonation of everybody on NPR, including the BBC people. Here's my imitation of Owen Bennett Jones. I'm Owen Bennett Jones from the BBC. I'm speaking with Travis Irvine, stand-up comedian, filmmaker, and journalism major from Columbia University, now living in Brooklyn, New York. Travis, you once ran for mayor of Bexley. Why did you not win?
Well, I love to talk about it, but first, how about the newest hit from Rihanna? That's the Morning Zoo guy. That's the Morning Zoo guy.
Okay, so you're the Morning Zoo guy. You're not Travis.
No, but we can stop doing the bit. Now we can actually talk. We can actually talk.
Because I'm disappointed. How many people have actually listened to the BBC?
Yeah, of course. It's
How
great.
many people actually know who Owen Bennett Jones is?
I don't. I actually confess I did not
Now
know.
admit how good of an impersonation that was. It was
Yeah,
all
we
right.
got it
Oh,
all
I'm
right.
sorry. It was
I got
all
a
right.
couple claps.
It was David. It was okay.
I'm
sorry.
We're
Do you
getting
do
boo.
a better Owen Bennett Jones?
We're getting a boo back there. I think
boo?
that's Owen Bennett Jones' brother, and he is very upset. He is very upset. I love the BBC because they always talk about the worst shit in the politest way. It was just like 45,000 more people are dead in Calcutta due to a massive earthquake, and they were all eaten by silverback gorillas and then fed to their children. It's just like, oh, good. I got to check out Calcutta.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
so let's talk about
So no,
stuff.
I want
Yes.
to talk about a couple of things with you. You now live in New York.
Yes, I have
But
an
you
apartment
do,
there, yes.
You do make it back here frequently.
I technically still pay my taxes and vote right here in Ohio, people. That's right. I impressed one lady. She's a tax accountant. She knows how hard that is.
So I want to ask you, like you have this life outside of this city, a successful life. And so I wonder what what the draw is. Why do you keep coming back here? Oh, you are a passionate, enthusiast marketer of your output, your CDs, your films, and stuff like that. Why keep coming back here? Like, what is the draw for you?
Well, I've always admired anybody who's successful in this business who stay true to where they're from. I really do. Living in New York, and I lived in D.C. for a little bit before I moved to New York. And let's face it, Ohio's flyover country to the people on the East Coast, on the West Coast, and in the entertainment hubs of America. And they don't think about... Cleveland, oh, good Lord, Cleveland gets shit on all the time, but people don't even know about Columbus, Ohio. So I always have to explain to people about how cool Columbus is. And, especially since I ran for mayor of Bexley 10 years ago, this city has gotten so much cooler, and I love coming back even more. I think when I first started, there were like 3 open mics in the city to do comedy, and now there's one every single night, and there's paid gigs. There's good paid shows, like here at Shadowbox, almost 5 nights a week. So I think the city's come a long way. I love telling people about it in New York City. I love representing Ohio. I love Columbus. I will always represent Columbus. That's where I wear Columbus on my jacket, people. I wear it on my jacket.
Very nice.
There. Okay.
What is that, a 38 regular?
What? I
Because-
don't.
Because once you hit 40 and 42, the skyline starts to look a little small.
Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. She's here to save the show again.
I'm not. I wasn't. I was gonna just watch, and then I couldn't help myself.
Okay.
That sounded like Kermit the Frog. Did it not?
Owen Bennett Jones does sound like Kermit.
Okay.
the
Do you want
Frog.
to Columbus alive? There you go.
I'm Dave Mattingly. Does anyone? He always. Okay. All right. I want Travis Irvine to. You were one of the first people I ever introduced on stage at Surly Girl.
Oh, Surly
When
Girl,
I
rest
first-
in peace. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. That place was great.
Yeah. It was the first open mic I ever did, and I had to introduce him. I didn't know how funny he was, and I introduced him as the guy wearing pleated pants. I was just like, Travis Irvine, everyone. He's wearing pleated pants because you were running for mayor. I think.
And all mayors
Yeah.
wear pleated
That's
pants.
what they all wear pleated. What?
That's how
But
you get
then-
the votes.
What are pleated pants? If anybody, what are those?
Does anyone?
We don't get
So-
them
oh, you-
here.
Or you were wearing slacks.
What are slacks? Where are all these funny money pants
He ran
names
for mayor
you were
and he
talking
doesn't
about?
know what slacks
I'm
are.
wearing I'm wearing jeans.
Okay.
You got jeans and pants. That's it.
They're pants.
And sweatpants. Thank you, Mojo
Okay.
Flow. Sweatpants. That's my sweatpants buddy. We hit the town in sweatpants all the time.
Okay.
Ladies
I love
can't
it.
keep their hands off us. And the sweatpants, it shows. It shows when the ladies are around. Thank you, Mojo Flow. Can I be done saving this show yet? Good
Okay,
Lord.
wait.
I'm
You
just
know,
kidding.
I need to ask him-
I am going from here on out. By the way, I'm going to command this sort of. I
This
love
kind-
this. Yeah,
yeah.
this. No, how you get the band to start playing, you know, and save you.
That's the thing. That's why you have a band. Well, else you gotta pay him in pizza
I'm
and
gonna
stuff.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it right here. Look at this. What happened here? Summer Marie and Travis Irvine. How about
there you
that?
go. That's natural. You're a
about that?
natural.
It does
How about
save.
that?
It does save anything. I was getting to something though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay,
You
that's right. Pleated
have-
pants.
Wait,
What
no,
are they
that
again?
was stupid. That was
Okay.
just a segue to what I really want to say.
Okay.
Which is, you know, I met you there and that was fine and you were good. But my interest was piqued when I learned you were on the People's Court.
Oh.
And I wish you guys knew the People's Court.
I didn't know that,
Oh,
or we
good
would have
Lord,
dug
yeah.
up a
The
YouTube
People's
clip of that.
Court.
That's a deep cut. That's a deep cut.
See, I can't do it. The People's Court. See, why don't I have the power? Is it
Yeah.
because I'm a woman? Is that
No,
why?
there's just
Ready?
no one knows the theme song to the People's Court.
But I
think.
just
Yes.
need a little. The People's Court.
Just play like
That's
There
that's
you go.
all I
Okay,
wanted.
that's all you needed.
I was gonna
Anything,
say.
right?
Just play the Law and Order theme. I think
Yeah.
it's the same thing. It's pretty
Okay.
much-
So,
Yeah.
we were curious about why you come back to. You keep coming back to
Yes.
Ohio.
Yes.
You are an ambassador. You're out there. You're telling people how cool this place is. What do you tell them? What's so fucking
So
cool?
you just ignored my People's Court question?
Oh, I
Okay,
didn't know
yeah,
you
wait,
He
oh, yeah.
literally was on
I
the
feel like I
People's
was getting
Court.
interviewed by two people.
Sorry,
Hold on.
I'm going to shut up after this.
Hold
but
on
I
a
think-
second.
Go
so
ahead, yeah.
I was
Answer the
on.
People's
so
Court
I was
thing.
on the People's Court.
Okay.
Because my friend and his girlfriend had fake sued each other over jokes that they stole, and they needed a witness. And they didn't tell me until I got there that it was all fake. And then literally after my friend told me that the whole suing each other thing and the whole breakup and the whole stealing jokes thing was fake, the producer popped in and was like, just so you know, it's real court. So if you say anything, it's under oath, and it'd be perjury. If it's a lie, see ya, have a fun time. So I literally said nothing as the witness on the People's Court. I just nodded my head the whole time, and eventually they were just like, what's up with the bobblehead? And that was me on the People's Court. So
You
that
need to look
answers
it up.
that answers your question.
You
And
need
then
to-
to answer your question,
Okay.
I just love Columbus so much. Go crew, go
Okay, I'll
Columbus
shut
crew.
up now,
We're good. We
The
got it
People's
this
Court.
year, baby.
No, that was great. You didn't tell me that.
I told you about it. You didn't listen. And
that-
there's footage of it out there.
That could be true.
That is
So,
true. It's still on the internet somewhere.
Go look up Travis Irvine.
And I hear it plays in
People's Court.
syndication, and I have friends being like, "You were just on People's Court," and I'm like, "Yeah, those were the days. Those were."
Who were the comics?
What's that?
Who were the comics?
They're not even comedians. The whole thing was a big sham.
Really?
They're more like sketch actors. It
Oh,
was
that
a whole thing,
sucks.
and I was their only comedian friend. They were like, "This will add some authenticity," and then I said nothing. I was a
Literally,
silent
like-
witness, literally a silent witness. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
Wow.
I did get free pizza though. I did get free pizza.
So 10 years ago, you ran for mayor of Bexley.
Absolutely. And spoiler alert, did not win. Hello. Hit me, DJ. Oh, no. Okay. All right.
Yeah. See. Oh, there you go. You got a minor
They do
key.
need to
a
take
little
water
minor
breaks and stuff.
Little
I get
minor
it.
key.
That's all right. No, that's absolutely true. And we made a documentary about it.
You made a documentary called American Mayor.
And we were very proud of it, and we got it done in 2010. So, 10 years ago I ran for mayor. 7 years ago we got it done. We took it to the Cannes Film Festival and screened it with the short film corner.
And that was the Cannes Film Festival, just CAN. That was just the CAN
No.
festival.
Whoa.
That was not the one in
How
France.
dare you take the one
That
thing I'm
wasn't-
proud of?
How about a little help from the band
How about
there?
some help on that
That was
one?
the Cannes. That was just the Cannes festival.
Cannes Film.
Ba-na-na.
We were very
No,
excited.
hey,
we all
while Travis is talking
I
about
had
the
to
movie, let's
learn-
show some of the video behind
Oh,
us.
you've
Go
got a
ahead.
clip?
Yeah, we have a clip.
It's like a real show.
Oh, look how good looking you look.
I might
This
have
is-
been.
10 years ago.
This is we don't have any sound.
Oh, this is the
But
trailer.
that's okay. So you can narrate.
isn't
to us.
the
This
clip.
is the
This is the
trailer.
whole trailer.
Yes, the trailer.
Here,
This
I'll
is
do
you.
since there's no
Yeah,
sound.
go ahead.
Then I say something really
It's like
funny.
a silent movie.
And then my neighbors are talking about how they got screwed out of their houses. These are two of my neighbors that they're very upset. The dorms, the Capital University was building dorms next to the houses, and their only hope was a 24-year-old filmmaker comedian. And then here I am. Good luck. Oh, look at those dreadlocks. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
I think we all agree that dreadlocks on a white guy is the only haircut that's offensive to all races. And
this was
I
only 10
apologize
years
for
ago.
that. Yeah. Oh,
You're
there
sure
I
this
am.
was-
I'm driving around. I'm trying to think of the word that describes mayoral, and I kept saying mayorish and mayoral, and that's all incorrect. Here's where I get my dreadlocks cut off. I still have those in a bag. If anyone wants to smoke them, I'll sell them to you. And we had 8 people running for mayor that year. It was a very crazy race. And this is me debating all 7 of my opponents and just crushing. They all sucked in terms of speaking in front of people, but they were all much more qualified than I was. Oh, this is fun. This is my friend Jeff, who's completely socially, he's got social anxiety, and he was supposed to give out 700 flyers. He only gave out 2. This is me going door to door. This is me pretending like I'm an idiot. Oh, this is our campaign commercial. That's our yard sign. It was me giving a peace sign, so that earned me the hippie vote in Bexley. And this is trying to tantalize. Will I win? Will I lose? No one knows what's going to happen. But at the end of the day, we had 8 people running for mayor in Bexley. 2 of them still live with their parents. That was the last line of that. That was the last
American
line of that
mayor.
whole thing.
Yay.
And American mayor.
And then this line is my cameraman says, "I thought you were going to kiss the baby," and then I say, "I didn't want to give that baby herpes." And there you go. It's a very funny trailer, very funny time. It's a wonder I didn't win. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for Travis. In
Thank
that
you
film.
guys. Yeah.
That movie is headed for Amazon.
It is going to be on Amazon on September 19th. It's being re-released because we sold it to a company back in 2010 who then gave us no money. So the nice people at Amazon are letting us put it on Amazon, streaming again for ourselves. So Bexley's going to be on the big map, everybody. And again, very proud of it. So thank you
really
guys.
cool.
Thank you to the band. Thank you. Do you want me to still
Wait,
hang
you're not
out?
done. Hold
What?
on for a second. I got
I was
one
so close to
question.
getting out of here.
One
I was
more
just-
question, and then you're
Okay.
just gonna move over.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
do want me to hang
I
out?
do want you to hang out.
All right, I'm gonna do Ed McMahon
We have 4
stuff.
microphones.
Look,
If that's okay.
you can.
I got one more question.
Okay.
I watched. You sent me a number of clips from the film.
I know, and all of them had no sound, and I apologize for
It's
that.
okay.
Yeah.
The one where you're getting your dreadlocks cut off.
Yeah.
The one where no one shows up for your
Fundraiser,
fundraising
yes.
campaign.
Yeah.
The trailer, etc.
Yeah.
It looks like a very funny movie. Now, how earnest were you in your campaign?
Very earnest. Yeah. No, I mean, the beginning of that trailer highlights it. My neighbors were getting screwed over by Summers' employer, Capital University. They were buying up houses and then colluding with City Hall to rezone them to get the houses knocked down so they could build up all these dorms. And all my neighbors were very upset because it was like they moved there to, raise families and have a neighborhood. So it actually is the nice thing about the movie, and I don't want to spoil it. I mean, again, I clearly didn't win, but there is a nice thing that shows what happens when you get involved with local politics, and that is I became friends with the guy who became mayor, and he put my mom and some neighbors on the city zoning commissions, and then 2 years later, a guy down the street with a real job and a family and a house ran for city council, and he won. So within 2 years, we had representation all over City Hall in Bexley, and before 2007, we didn't have that. So it was all because, a little dreadlock
Wow.
kid
Yeah,
ran
'cause
for mayor. So
That's
I know.
awesome.
I know. When we think about Bexley, we think about how much it's lacking.
yes.
What an underrepresented,
Yeah.
community.
What?
Sorry.
How would your life be different had you won? What would that be
God.
like right now? Like, do you ever think about that? Like,
No, I
would
never
it,
think
would it
about
have
that
sent
stuff
you?
ever. I never think about that stuff ever.
Would it have sent you on a different path?
Yes, I think so. Even doing this, I mean, I tried to make a movie in the Bahamas. The reason I had dreadlocks is because after college I went and worked in the Bahamas, and that's just what happens when you hang out in an ocean with Rastas all the time. And so I thought I was going to make a movie down there and stay there and be like a filmmaker. Instead, I couldn't make the movie in the Bahamas. I was so disappointed in myself. I left the Bahamas. I couldn't face those kind Rastas anymore because they wanted me to make a movie and I didn't. And I moved back home with my parents. And then this issue popped up and I was like, well, you know what? And that's the motto of the movie. Sometimes you got to run for mayor. And so that's what I did. And so that sent me on a whole different political path. and I got to do film, and I got to do comedy. So I think 10 years later, I could look back and say my failure turned into a success, which then became another failure, which then became another success. So there you go.
love
That's
Very
it.
nice.
Yeah.
Travis Irvine,
Thank you,
everybody.
guys. Thank you so much.
I hope you'll stick around, man.
I will. Yeah,
just
I'll
jump
just scoot
over to
over.
see.
Do we
Let's
have
hear
enough
from a little bit of
microphones? Do
Mojo
you have
Flow
enough
Trio. Yeah, and then we're going to bring up Shelly Mann in a minute.